the Saudi Pro League is sending shockwaves all over the world as they attempt to bring some of the game's biggest names to play in the country. They've already got Cristiano Ronaldo and Karim Benzema with...
Saudi Arabia has emerged as a major player in global sports, hosting events, buying teams, and luring athletes with staggering contracts.
Saudi Arabia has been accused of sportswashing by investing huge sums of money.
What is the strategy behind signing these big names, and should the Premier League be worried? Well,
critics accuse the country of sportswashing. That's the term used for games and teams to clean up an image and build up a solid reputation. Kingdom was using sports to distract the world from its human rights abuses.
Saudi Arabia is betting and taking on all sports as a part of its Vision 2030. In this video, I'll show you how and why Saudi Arabia is investing in sports tourism and what it means for the future of sports and travel. But before we get into that, make sure you hit the subscribe button and to get notified when I upload a new videos. So, what is sports tourism and why is Saudi Arabia interested in it? In simple words, sports tourism is a type of tourism that involves traveling to a distance to participate in a sporting event or activity. Sports tourism can attract tourists, generate revenue, create jobs, and improve the health and well-being of the people. So, Saudi Arabia wants to use sports tourism as a way to diversify its economy and to show off its culture and to look good in front of the world. According to a report by KPMG, Saudi Arabia could leverage 4 different sports tourism models to attract tourists. Number 1, destination-dependent sports tourism. Number 2, alternative location sports tourism. Number 3, participation-driven sports tourism. And number 4, spectator sports tourism. I won't go into too much details here, but I will explain it in a simple and clear way, so you can get the main idea, like how is Saudi Arabia doing that? Well, one of the ways is by spending hundreds of millions of dollars snapping up international sports stars in various fields, including legendary players like Cristiano Ronaldo and Karim Benzema. Ronaldo joins Al Nassr, making him the highest paid player in the world. And Benzema agreed to leave Real Madrid for a 9-figure deal to play in Saudi Arabia. And these are not the only ones. Lionel Messi was also being attempted by a contract even richer than Cristiano's Saudi deal. But it doesn't just stop with football. Saudi Arabia has also signed legendary golfers like Phil Mickelson and Dustin Johnson to play in its LIV Golf Tour, which is a rival to the PGA Tour. It has also hosted prestigious golf tournaments like the Saudi International and the Aramco Team Series. And some players who didn't accept LIV's offer included Tiger Woods, who was reportedly offered up to $800 million. Another sport that Saudi Arabia is investing in is Formula 1 racing. Saudi Arabia has built a state-of-the-art circuit in Jeddah, which will host its first Grand Prix in December 2023. It has also signed a deal with Formula 1 to host a race every year until 2034. Saudi Arabia hopes to attract more fans and tourists to its racing events, as well as showcase its modern and progressive image. Saudi Arabia is also a big fan of combat sports, especially boxing. It has hosted some of the biggest fights in recent history, such as Anthony Joshua vs. Andy Ruiz Jr. in 2019 and Tyson Fury and Deontay in 2023. It has also lured some of the best fighters in the world with lucrative offers, such as Canelo Alvarez, who reportedly agreed to a $40 million deal to fight Caleb Plant in Riyadh. And let's not forget about esports, which is one of the fastest growing sectors in the world of sports. Saudi Arabia has invested heavily in developing its esports industry with initiatives such as Saudi Esports Federation. These are just some of the examples of how Saudi Arabia is taking over the world of sports. But not everyone is happy with Saudi Arabia's sports spending spree. Some critics argue that Saudi Arabia is using sports as a tool of sports washing, which means using sports events or activities to improve its reputation or distract from its human rights violations or political controversies. Others worry that Saudi Arabia's money will distort the balance and fairness of sports competitions worldwide. especially in Europe where financial fair play rules are supposed to prevent clubs from spending more than they earn. And some fans are concerned that their favorite athletes will lose their passion and motivation for playing sports if they move to a less competitive league or event for money. So these are some of the ways that Saudi Arabia is taking over the world of sports. What do you think of their plans? Do you think they will succeed in becoming the best sports tourism destination by 2030? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one.